I've got time for one more. Yeah? Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Like, shall I pick a shorter one or a sort of? I'm putting everyone on the spot. I'm very sorry. Let's go for. No, just picking. You know, like when you haven't decided in your head fully what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna do this one. It goes like this. Sorry kids, let me apologize before I go further. Unfortunately, I don't rap about any man I've murdered. And you may find it boring and appalling, and I ain't scoring blacks from the little rap packs who merely stating facts. Like not ability to murder man lyrically, just for killing shouldn't be glorified. Silly me. Apparently, murdering man has become an aspiration, but what would happen if you reverse the situation? And all these black rappers claiming they clap a black in the face, rapped about killing white people as much, would they still get embraced? Or would you find that your applauding will quickly turn to appalling and you got no career here by the next morning? I ain't saying we should do that, that ain't gonna help us free our sons. Just pointing out how absurd it has become. If a Chinese rapper were to say die, chink die, even we would be like, what is wrong with this guy? But some of us have become so accustomed to just behave disgusting, we think it's just our behaviour and it ain't worth discussion. Or worse yet, that is cultural expression. But who owns Beretta? And who owns Smith & Wesson? Who owns the car I'm driving that we think's defining who we are? We're running from ourselves and find there's no hiding so we can boast about our Prada. I'm not Christian Dior. Still security will follow us when we're in the store. And we can boast about our platinum chains and stupid diamond rings, while kids in Sierra Leone keep on losing limbs, act like we got no brain. And we ain't got no shame. And say, so what, I'm getting double weapons in the game, they're laughing at the little coons who really think we're goons. Real goons don't wear platinum chains, they wear ties and suits. They don't live in the States and sell flake. They invade with guns and tanks and take your whole state, mate. So pardon me if I don't find it funny. We boast about it, but do we even know what is money? See, it's hard to act dumb when you've read a couple hundred books, but still in anybody's just a Tommy who is shook. When you've been to Brazil and stood in favela streets next to kids holding hand grenades and M16s. When you come back to London, it ain't serious. We make it more ghetto with the way we think, like we're delirious. If we lived in them real slums without food or running water, where police drive by and kill sons and daughters, we give our right arms just for the chance to go to school instead. What do? The kid you're gonna play the fool, and I ain't saying school is the answer. Educate yourself. See, it's not the money you make, you are the wealth. And I ain't saying we ain't got a struggle right here in Britain, but we're taught to act inferior and play position perfectly. It's disturbing me, the verb murder, the absurdity occurred to me if you have not heard of me. It's probably because I don't rap about Gucci and booty. Quite enough for the urban scene to fully salute me, but I don't really care. I'm too busy writing my master thesis. It's hard to play the stereotype when you study Egypt, plus urban scene we're racist to ourselves, and elevating words of hate, we're merely hating ourselves. And if you are musically broad or dare to speak intelligent, people look at you like, who the hell you think you better than? I'm better than no one on this earth, and I know I'm not. But I refuse to play small just to fit in their box. And I don't hate none of the other rappers, in fact it's quite the other. Look at me as your bigger, wiser, older brother. And as a brother, should I tell you you're in trouble? If they clap when you celebrate killing, do they really love you? If record label bosses' kids were dying, would they sell us violence quickly as they're ready to desensitize us? Then tell you to shit on the floor, holding on the scoops, throw you a bone like a dog jumping through a hoop. Don't take it as a compliment, cause it's not that. I tell you that you're African, you tell me it's not that. But humanity is African. Even if not black, the truth can be painful. Better stop that. It's so inconvenient for those at the top that you talk too much truth, you might just get popped out.